But I was in the shop, no one was waiting for me, and I was like doing my shopping really fast. I was like, why? So then someone said, London get into me.
Yeah.
London got into me.
We rush, but we don't know why.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't know what for. It's like a disease.
Yeah.
You got the rush disease.
I got it now.
So, 3, 2, 1, action.
So my name is actually very long.
Okay.
Carlos Felipe Figueroa Rodriguez. But for short, you can call me Pipe. That's my nickname. I come from Bogotá, Colombia. And I moved 4 years ago, almost 5.
Okay.
That was at the end of COVID. Because, long story short, I get a job. I got a job in London as a youth worker. Seemed impossible at the time. It was like really random events kind of being together and meaning that I needed to come. I got the job in Bogotá. And then I moved when I got it at January 2021.
Oh, so smack bang in the middle of COVID still.
Yes. So all my interviews were on Zoom, and kind of all the application process was in my flat in Colombia with my wife and my younger daughter.
So you all moved?
Yes. The 3 of us plus my older daughter, Chloe, and my younger then was Gabby. So we moved when she was 2 months old, which was mad. Looking back, it's like, why did we do that?
How is it moving, sort of, because a lot of people I speak to move, they make the decision, there's just one of them really, they go. So how is it moving with like a whole family unit?
Because the girls were little, we talk about England and stuff, but Gabby was a baby, Chloe, she was not kind of understanding at all. Basically, it was through my wife that I heard about the job. So she mentioned that this church in North London was looking for a youth worker. Would you like to apply? She said, as a joke. And I was like, that sounds nice. Let's apply. Thinking, I'm not going to get the job. We are in the other side of the world. These people qualified, like more qualified than me to do the job. We are not going to get it. Let's just send the form to apply just for fun. And happens that I got the job.
My God.
So when we were through the process, my wife said to me, I knew that you were going to get it since the beginning.
Oh, that's lovely.
So yeah, that's how we came.
She of much faith.
Yeah, I mean, it was COVID, so it seemed impossible to come. There was no flights. I needed to apply for visas, paperwork. All the stuff was impossible. Yeah, so probably, I guess, she believed that we were going to come here even before I knew that we were going to come here. So, yeah.
And I guess she wanted to go to London. You don't tell your husband, apply for this job in London without going, I think I want to have a life here.
That's a good question. Okay, the backstory of that is that she's from here, from London.
Oh, right. Okay.
We were living in Colombia for 10 years in there.
Right.
But the thing is that when we realized we were moving, I was super excited, but she was very sad. Oh. Actually, she was more sad than me. She's more Colombian than me, I think. She has her family here, so now it's kind of my family. They're great, but I think it was hard for her to move.
I thought it'd be probably harder for you to move, because I can't imagine that London is similar to Colombia, but I don't really know.
Uh-huh.
Were there any major differences between Colombian culture and British or London culture that kind of got your attention, grasped your attention when you first moved here?
There are similarities, like I come from Bogotá, which is a big city.
Yeah.
So it's lots of people rushing. So in that sense, it's kind of similar. Definitely in the surface, you can see things like the love for queues. People love queues in here.
Yes, we do. Don't say anything bad about queues.
Yes, be careful. Being really organized. Very quiet.
What do you mean?
Like when you jump in a taxi in Colombia, it's music on. In the shops, like you share the music to all the block.
Right.
So yeah, in here people is very, very quiet. So yeah, that's one of kind of things on the surface that I realized, wow, things are different here.
Do you think people are a bit more open in Bogotá than in London?
Yeah, definitely. If you go in public transport, you don't look at the eyes of people. You look at their shoes. And things like that, you don't have eye contact. You don't talk with each other. In Colombia, that happens more often.
Do they have an underground? No.
We don't have an underground.
Okay.
They promised an underground like 20 years ago, but they haven't done it.
I see.
But like in buses and things like that, people acknowledge each other more, I think. In here, I feel suspicious when you acknowledge someone else, like, ooh, they are going to do something, or I don't know.
I feel like if you go to like other places around the UK, you might find that it's a bit more, people do tend to like be more friendly, say hello, things like
Yes,
that.
yeah.
So it might just be a London thing or just like a big city thing in the UK. I was going to say a big city thing in general, but if in Bogotá that is not a thing, I guess I can't blame all cities.
Yeah, it's just kind of different. It's not right or wrong. I feel it's just different.
Something to get used to.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
What do you wish someone told you before moving to the UK or London?
Get a good jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in Bogota, like people think about Colombia like this tropical place, which it is. But Bogota is cold, and cold mean 12 degrees, the coldest, 10.
So like today, basically.
Like today, yeah,
Okay.
spring day, and we think, oh my goodness, I'm freezing. But January, 1 degree, that's really cold. So get good jackets, guys. Get good jackets when you come.
Get jackets.
Get jackets. Get good coats.
That is a good piece of advice to anybody who's thinking of moving to London. I mean, more often than not, it's like it's too dark during the winter, but
Yes.
the fact that it's cold as well is
Yes.
quite a thing.
No, some people said, oh, it's great when it's cold, but it's sunny. And I think that I agree that when it's sunny, it helps.
Oh,
But it's
yeah.
still like, oh my goodness, freezing. That wind that stings your hands and your ears.
Oh, that's just fresh.
Yeah, that's just fresh, the chill factor.
The wind here kind of chills within your
Yes.
bones.
Yes.
What's like good slang for someone who speaks some Spanish but
Okay.
doesn't know any Colombian Spanish?
That's
really?
very good. You get the heart of Colombians when you say hello to someone. So you say hello and then you use this word, parce.
Ah,
Parce is like friend. It's
I've
like
heard Maluma
mate.
say that before.
Yeah, so if you say like, oh,
Parce.
hello parce, then you are a Colombian.
Parce. Do you say it at the end of a lot of sentences, like mate?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Use it for everything.
Parce. What else?
Parce.
What else would you say is?
Parce. In my city, Bogota, we say hello to someone saying my neighbor, vecino.
Yeah.
So
So,
I say
hola vecino or something.
yeah, very good, very good pronunciation.
Oh my god, thank you
Come
so
on.
much.
Yes, so it's like to a shopkeeper, hello vecino, how are you? To the bus driver, hi vecino. Like,
Oh, that's so cute.
So vecino is the word, but we shorten it and we say veci. Veci. So hi veci is like a really Bogota way
Hola,
to
veci.
say hello. Yeah, yeah, amazing, beautiful, well done.
Thank you so much. So, I don't know if you've noticed, but Brits in general, Londoners, people that you might work around, have a reputation for complaining a lot. Whether it's the weather, whether it's the queues, even though they love the queues, but they like to complain about the queues.
Yeah.
If there was something that you wanted to complain about in the UK or London, what would it be?
I learned to love it, but I definitely need to complain about the pace of the city.
The pace.
The pace.
Okay.
People is always rushing. So the other day I was in this shop that you have self-counters. So I was with my shopping and then I took my shopping in the self-counter and I started to kind of like put the price, you know, the machine beeps, beep, beep, like super fast. I was like, my life is depending on this. I was like really doing it super fast. And I just stopped and I realized no one is waiting for me. I didn't need to rush. You know, like someone like in the tube or in public transport when you are like very slow, people, they don't say like, oh, just move on. They just, this little sound like,
That
you are on my way. Yes.
passive aggressive tut.
So I was like, I'm not gonna be that one. So I'm like really like, oh, if I need to stop, just move to the side kind of person. But I was in the shop, no one was waiting for me, and I was like doing my shopping really fast. I was like, why? So then someone said, London get into me.
Yeah.
London got into me.
We rush, but we don't know why.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't know what for. It's like a disease.
Yeah.
You got the rush disease.
I got it now.
You got the rush.
So yeah, we need to kind of like wait, stop a bit.
If you go to Brighton or Margate or other areas of the UK, people are a lot slower.
More relaxed.
Yeah. You don't go
Yeah.
to a restaurant like you do in London. This is what I do. I sit down and I'm like, where's the water? You know, like you just expect things to
move
come.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas in those areas, you're like, it's so slow.
Yeah.
Have you been around the UK?
A little bit, but not much, I have to say. Yeah, more, where is it, south, east, west side.
Right.
Dorset, is it?
Dorset, yes. Durdle Doors and
kind
Dorset.
of all those areas around there. Southampton, some family of my wife lives in Southampton.
Nice. Don't know where that is, but nice. Couldn't pinpoint it on a map.
Yeah, south of London.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still learning things about the UK from people that don't even come from here.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
there a place you think you would move outside of London? Or are you happy, content?
That's a really good question. London is good, but it's expensive. But another city that I visited that I really liked was Bristol.
Yeah.
It's a nice, vibrant city, lots of students there. So yeah, it's a good city. I'm a city person and my wife is a city person, so I don't think that we will gonna move to a little town or something. No, not really.
Un pueblito.
Un pueblito. Hey, you have look at that Spanish. It's amazing. Yeah, a little pueblito. Yeah, I don't know, definitely big city. So Bristol could be one, but no, I think London is good, and the family of my wife is around. I love those guys as well, so it's nice to be together.
Yeah, I don't think I could live in anywhere outside a city, to be honest. I do like the rush of things around you, having things around you that are convenient. My grandparents used to live in the middle of nowhere, and like even going to a hospital was like practically doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know. You have shops. Like, imagine like you are in the middle of nowhere and then you forgot the milk. So it's like, oh man, I need to like go for 20 minutes in the car or something.
Yeah, you always have to go in the car.
Yes.
I have one final question.
Go.
Okay. What would you say the weirdest thing about London, Londoners, Brits, the UK is?
Greetings.
What do you mean?
In terms of London, because it's like people from all around the world coming to London, people really don't know how to say hello.
Yeah,
So it's like-
yeah, no, I know what you mean.
So do I kind of stretch my hand? Do I don't do anything? When people know, oh, this guy's from Colombia, then they go for the kiss.
Yep.
Sometimes I'm in Colombian mode, and then I just go for the hug, and people are not expecting it. So it's like it's striking back, and I'm like all in. So like, oh, too late. It's like super awkward.
Have you ever done the sort of the hand and then the kiss, and then you're like, I'm shaking your hand and I'm kissing you at the same time, and it's just a sort of limbo of everything?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Loads of times.
I still struggle. When I was in Argentina, actually, I struggled because I was working in like a TA position, so like a teaching assistant position, and a kid starts walking towards me, a kid of maybe 8, 7, young, goes really close to my face and then gives me a kiss on the cheek. Now, I don't know about Colombian culture, but in the UK, if you did that to a teacher, that would be very weird.
Inappropriate. Yep.
Yeah, or like the other way around as well. If a teacher did that to a kid, it'd be like really weird, but
Yeah.
it's like very normal in certain cultures. You just got these Londoners here being like, do I do 2 kiss, 1 kiss, 3 kisses? I don't know.
Normally in Colombia we just do 1 kiss.
Okay.
But then if people have been in Spain, for example, or Europe or somewhere, they just go for the second one and you're already back.
Yep.
Oh man, it's just so hard.
Coming from someone who is often with people that aren't from the UK, it's quite confusing for them and for me. I think the safe bet is the 1 kiss. My advice to you is the 1 kiss.
1 kiss.
Except if you work with them.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe just a hug. I think it depends. Like maybe if you're at like a social event, it's like a hug. If you've never met them before. Oh, I don't know actually, because a lot of people do go, oh, hi, how are you? And then they kiss you on the cheek. Oh, this is very difficult.
English people really respect their space. Like, don't use your hands, don't it.
Don't.
Just say hello, just say hello. But then I don't want to come across as rude
Yeah.
or not warm.
Yeah, they might think, oh, he's Colombian, I'm going to be ready for this. And then you're just like,
like,
and then you're like,
hi.
oh, no,
Yeah,
he
like-
doesn't like me. Hello.
If we have a good conversation, then at the end I will just like, oh, thank you so much. Give a hug or something.
I'll make a note of that. This has been Sam and
Pipe.
who?
He is going to check the weather and complain about it.
Oh my God, you sound like a Brit already. I feel like you've been adopted into Brithood.
Definitely. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. That's very British as well to just say thank you.
And sorry.
And sorry. If you enjoyed this video, Pipe in general, what's your full name?
Carlos Felipe Figueroa Rodriguez.
I can't say that. Carlos Felipe something Rodriguez.
Good try.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, provide a comment, use your words if you like, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!
Bye.
If you have a moral of your story, feel free to say it now, really.
A moral of the story. Nothing is a coincidence.
Um,
That's why you came to London.
That's
So,
why you're here.
yeah.
And welcome, really.
Thank you.
I know
Thank you
it's been
so
5
much.
years, but welcome.
No, still learning. Loads. The other day
Yeah.
went to Spitalfields. Amazing place.
Spitalfields.
Yeah, like it's a market in there and graffitis and stuff. Really cool place.
That's quite famous.
Yeah, but I was like,
Spitalfields is good. Cheap food.
yeah, recommend it.
All right.